Question 1. An investor purchases the bonds of JLD Corp, which pay an annual coupon of 10% and mature in 10 years, at an annual yield to maturity of 12%. The bond will most likely be selling at A. par, B. a discount, C. a premium. The coupon rate on the bond is lower than the yield to maturity, implying that the bond should be selling at a price lower than their par value, that is, at a discount. B is correct. Question 2. A portfolio manager holds the following 3 bonds, which are option-free and have the indicated durations. The portfolio's duration is closest to. The portfolio's duration is a weighted average of the duration of the individual holdings. In this case, is computed as The answer is 4.75. Question 3. For a collateralized mortgage obligation, the first tranche of bonds most likely has the A. highest level of prepayment risk and interest rate risk, B. lowest level of prepayment risk and highest level of interest rate risk, C. highest level of prepayment risk and lowest level of interest rate risk. The first tranche of bonds in a CMO receives all monthly principal first until it is paid off. Therefore, it has the shortest duration of all remaining tranches and therefore the lowest interest rate risk. The first tranche also absorbs all prepayments and therefore has the highest prepayment risk compared with the remaining tranches. C is correct. Question 4. A bond with a par value of $100 matures in 10 years with a coupon of 4.5%. paid semi-annually, is priced to yield 5.83% and had a modified duration of 7.81. If the yield of the bond declines by 0.25%, the approximate percentage price change for the bond is closest to. Approximate percentage price change equals approximately 1.95%. Question 5. When are credit spreads most likely to narrow during A. economic expansions, B. economic contractions, C. a period of flight to quality? Credit spreads narrow during economic expansions and widen during economic contractions. During an economic expansion, corporate revenues and cash flows rise, making it easier for corporations to service their debt, and investors purchase corporates instead of treasuries, thus causing spreads to narrow. A is correct. Question 6. If the yield to maturity on an annual pay bond is 7.75%, the bond equivalent yield is closest to. The bond equivalent yield equals 7.61%. A is correct.